Alright, it's December 15th, and this is the GANOOZE special, feel kind of sweaty edition. Yes. So, in the news, this Attorney General guy, this shithead, this piece of shit, as I put it, yes, he's doing the Bush thing. He's, the party line, yes, cover up the torture and mayhem committed by the CIA. And he's the Attorney General. Attorney General, no, I'm not going to talk about it. Yeah, you steal some paper at Staples, and, he'd be on your ass talking about what an asshole you are. But no, torture somebody, no, we got to protect the guilty there. Okay. The U.S. on this whole global warming thing, right? So the policy is basically talk is good, action is bad. So yeah, let's just talk it to death, and and if something really turns up, there's water, in the Trump Tower or something, oceans got the first floor, then we'll start worrying about it. Maybe we'll do something then, but we'll just talk about it some more. Talk is good. Talk is cheap. It's much cheaper to talk than to actually do something. So there's this thing about Clinton, Hillary, one of her campaign people, I guess, made some kind of crack about Obama and crack. I don't know whether it was crack, I don't know what drug he was implicated with, but it was, apparently just a rumor, and so she said, yeah, that person's a bad person that worked for me, and they don't work for me anymore. And so really not a story, I guess, just the usual political game playing. So there's a couple more people killed at a college. There are these India over there, and I don't know, I didn't read the story. I just couldn't care enough, sorry. But anyway, yeah, apparently killed. I don't know exactly how they were killed, but it looks like robbery or something, so I don't think it's one of them serial things. Okay, so then these two guys running for president, this dirty rich guy Huckabee and dirty rich guy Thompson, are apparently calling the filthy rich guy Romney rich. He's too rich somehow. So that's kind of ironic. I like when Republicans are starting to say, you're too rich. You don't know what it is to be just regular rich. You can't probably never bought anything at a Walmart. I've bought something at a Walmart. Yeah, it's gold-plated toothpick, but I bought it at Walmart. Okay, anyway. Alright, so there was this guy, I guess, I don't know what this court thing, I don't even know what it is. I didn't read the whole story again. I said, who cares? This is a stupid story. So anyway, I had some sign up that said, place your order in English, at some kind of cheesesteak place or something. I don't even know what a cheesesteak is, but anyway. It doesn't, I don't see any harm in that, but maybe you should just have a sign say something like, no comprendo bullshit, or, and then, if you put it in a no comprendo way, then at least you're speaking Spanish to tell them that we no comprendo your bullshit, so you gotta speak some other bullshit, like something approaching, English. But this is like America, just in case they weren't sure of that. Maybe just put a little sign up that says, this is America. We don't speak Spanish here on purpose. Let's see. Oh, God. Oh, man, I'm very irritated. I'm always irritated. How come I'm always irritated? I'm going to figure that out. Maybe it's this news story. So apparently, it's a big story that men carry a breast cancer gene. I think we all know this already, right? I mean, you carry genes. That's right. You carry half, and it's, if you've got a lot of breast cancer on your side of the family, then yeah, you carry the gene for it. It's not a big surprise. But the sad news is, well, it's not sad. It's good, I guess, in a way. Damn this tie. They found the you're basically fucked gene, and so they found that there's some women that won't bother with the chemo and all that crap, because apparently they've just been torturing them for the last couple of decades with this chemo stuff, because there's these women that just don't, they're not going to do any better on chemo than without it. and so they'll be able to test for this gene and, you know, spare them the expense and misery, and just let them know they're fucked. I guess. Maybe they won't let them know. Maybe they just say, no, you got a very good chance. Okay. Ooh, hate that. Ooh, just life sucks. So anyway, there's a stupid story. You know, well, there's always stupid stories, but in this story, because this 300-pound guy falls 40 feet. That's what they say in the story. And, you know, it's just bullshit. He didn't fall 40 feet. What he did was fall 10 feet 40 times. You know, because he fell down like an elevator shaft, but he was so fat. You know, he was walking, I guess, across a piece of plywood, and the plywood collapsed, and then it landed on another piece of plywood, and then another piece of plywood. And so he didn't really drop 40 feet at one time. He dropped, you know, 10 feet, and another hunk of plywood to slow him down. That one collapsed, you know, and went, you know. So, it's just a bullshit story. No miracles. Just physics, assholes. Alright, apparently the United States Senate has decided to interfere in the mortgage crisis again. And so we're apparently going to bail out some more of these people with their ballooning mortgage payments. I don't know why that's a national responsibility. I mean, I know it's a big problem, but why don't we just let the depression get here already? I mean, we're just putting it off, you know? It's just bullshit. I mean, these banks have just been, you know, well, anyways, no point even talking about it. But why are we can't even federally insuring what? What are we how can we possibly insure this shit? Because when the shit hits the fan, we're not going to have any money to insure anything. So I guess we might as well insure everything, because, you know, nothing's going to get insured. So, you know. Yeah, keep giving us your money, China and everybody else, but we're never going to pay you back. We'll teach them. Oh, shit. Gas prices are causing inflation. What a surprise. I mean, no one would have figured that out, huh? But they're blaming the, you know, rise in inflation on a drop in oil prices. You see how it works? So now the prices go down a little, then people use the gas some more again, and the prices go back up, and then they get inflation again. Oh, it's just going to be a disaster. So, you know, who knows? $3.50, $4 gasoline soon? Who knows? George Bush sent a letter to North Korea. A letter. Now, see, that's, you know, things are really, when, you know, you're sending a letter. I mean, what, can't make a phone call? I mean, what's sending a letter? How is this important? I swear, I'm sending you a letter. Fuck. This is what we get. This is a president of the United States, and he's sending letters. Fuck. So this it's not even a story, but these Texans beat the Broncos. What the fuck is a Texian? Texianans? I mean, apparently some football team has now moved to Texas, another one. I don't know, what team was it? I don't know. Somebody tell me what team fucking moved. Texans. The Texian and the Houston Texians. What the hell is that? Weren't they like the Astros or something, Houston? What the fuck? Didn't they have a football team, Houston? Well, I don't know. Who the fuck cares? Football. Ugh. Death penalty. Yeah, going to be overturned in the state of New Jersey. No more death penalty. This one sort of pisses me off, because, you know, I live in New Jersey, and I was kind of counting on the death penalty, because, you know, eventually I'm going to go postal, and, you know, my plan is to die, you know, from some sort of lethal injection, and I figure the state could kill me. And, you know, but now plan's ruined, so now I got to come up with some other plan. It's always something, these bastards. I mean, maybe I can commit a federal crime and then get the federal death penalty, but, well, whatever. It's just, you know, I didn't need the extra work. I didn't need the extra worry. I was counting on this. And so the last story here is, oh yeah, Afghan. Yeah, we're sort of giving up on arguing with, or suggesting that other nations come join us over in Afghanistan, because you know, apparently their hysterical laughter is causing diplomats some kind of stress. You know, it's just the hysterical laughter is you know, it's embarrassing and humiliating, and these are professional people, and you know, they really shouldn't be subjected to that kind of indignity. So now they're just going to admit that it's a stupid war and just say, well, yeah, you don't have to come over and help us. Which, yeah, I know it's really be preposterous of you to do that. And so now they can, you know, make a more formal proposal that the other countries do absolutely nothing, because, yeah, it would be really silly for us to ask them to, you know, help us be, you know, assholes. You know, there's no point in doing that. So anyway, that's the news. That's all there was. That was, you know, it's Friday, you know, I gotta get myself back into this routine, and I don't know what it is about me lately. Maybe it's a nicotine thing, but it seems to me that I was lacking personality for a week, and then I had this depression thing for a week, and now I've got something else, and I don't know what it is. It's some other problem. But it's always something with me. This is, you know, it'll always be something. That is the problem. So anyway, that's it. I mean, really, should just let you go now. So go ahead, go about your business.